What's up, everybody? Howdy. All right, so today I'm going to talk about a few articles I ran across, and I'm going to leave you with a fun little video at the very end of this. If you care to skim through the whole thing, you can, or if you want to check it out for a few minutes here. And it's a huge win in Arizona. We've got some, the Supreme Court rejects the junk lawsuits to remove Andy Biggs, Paul Gosar, Mark Fincham, and from the 2022. I'm not going to use the keyword, but they'll be able to be involved in our people picking process. They can run. So what this talks about is, you know, there was some lawsuits filed to try to find these people not able to run. It has to do with, I think it's the J6. Yeah, yep, J6 stuff. So that's good. Everything worked out. Marjorie Taylor Greene as well. Only problem is, never should have happened to begin with. We all know that. That's really weird. But the judge did at least humor the left by taking the case on, I guess. I don't know what they should have, like, not humored the left. I think that it was pretty much a rabbit hole that wasn't, anyhow. So making this quick because we're all busy, and I'm almost finished up my motor job on that Ford in there, by the way. Got it all back in, and I'm hooking up stuff. So it's been a job. That's a rough motor job. We know that Chuck Schumer is endorsing criminal conduct when he asked if he's comfortable with the protest outside of the conservative Supreme Court justices. And there's a video to that. I'll link it in the article. That's not the video at the end of this. Anyways, but I'll link the article in the description. And what he's talking about is that Schumer didn't actually call this out. And there, well, maybe you probably know, but maybe so you don't. It actually is illegal in the state of Virginia to be protesting outside these certain justices' home because of the fact that they're there is a law against it. I don't know the exact number and how that is all written, but I do know there is a law against it. And it was speculated that the actual thing got organized by his neighbor, and that just violates what the Bible said. The Bible said, "Love thy neighbor." Please, you know, if you let's say, for instance, you don't have to love thy neighbor, but you don't have to do anything harmful. And if you do see him having a hard time, try to help him out. You know, at least by not doing harm is better than helping. So when you do that, that is definitely stepping in some treacherous, you know, stuff. That's a sin that God's like, dude, that's your neighbor, man. At least just leave him alone. But I'll digress on that. So Judicial Watch court orders FBI to disclose details on officials who illicitly opened the investigation on the Donald Trump stuff. And so you know it's going to go back to Obama. And I'll just read a little bit about this right quick. And like I say, everything I talk about, I'll be linked in the comments. So if you wanted to go into it a little bit deeper, but I'm pretty sure this will cover it. So you'll know what's going on right now. This has to do with John Durham and stuff that's going on with other things related. Hopefully things behind the scene. We don't know what's going on, but we'll just know that maybe hopefully there is something going on. In December 2020, Bill Barr's Department of Justice refused to release the Obamagate text messages between Lisa Page, Peter Strzok, and Andrew McCabe. This was under Trump Attorney General Bill Barr, by the way. Now, we all know Bill Barr really daggone left, you know, like left us, you know, imagine being on a boat floating away while you're out there at sea and you just keep going away. You can almost grab the rope. He left us like that. He just left us kind of hanging, you know. We were out there just like, man. Anyhow, Bill Barr was protecting Hillary Clinton for some reason. And we know this. We know that there was some stuff there at Bill Barr when they were at the transitional point of when it was that time for Trump to leave office. There was things going on that Bill Barr was doing with the regime being installed. Anyways, that sucked. There's a video to all that fun stuff there, but the FBI to disclose additional details about the memo used to justify launching the Crossfire hurricane spy operation against Trump, and they spent a bunch of money on that Steele dossier that was fake. It was a lot of money. So anybody fussing about what John Durham spent, it's a fraction, and it's actually a real investigation. So I don't want to hear it, lefties. Somebody will put in the comments, spent a lot of money in John Durham. No. That was a fake investigation the first time. We know about it, Mueller report and all that fabricated stuff. We could say that, and we know that it was a ton of money spent on that. And it was all at our expense, by the way. It came out of your pocket too, lefties. Yeah, anyways. So, really cool. This is a pretty good uplifting story. This is like where, you know, like, okay, so the criminals get to do what they want. I think that, you know, we all look back and say, wait a minute. So Mike Tyson punched up a guy for being he was being very aggravating. We'll just use that language right there. He actually, the guy initiated this because of the fact, first they were baiting him because they wanted footage, and it was, I think, by TMZ reporters. But Mike Tyson on an airplane flight headed to he's from California. I think they landed in California. So it happened there. They're not going to charge him. The California prosecutors declined to file charges against Mike Tyson for repeatedly punching a man in the face aboard the JetBlue flight. So what hey, sometimes whenever you get what you ask for, so these lefties want to go walk around and do criminal stuff, right? Well, there's going to, it isn't always going to be in our favor, but at some point in time, you'll see where they'll be like, dang, this system sucks. We open up the wrong door because things can go that we can get kinetic. They won't want that. And so I read a little bit about it. California prosecutors declined to press charges against Mike Tyson for repeatedly punching a man on the face in a JetBlue plane. We all probably seen the video. And San Mateo District Attorney Stephen Wagstaff told TMZ that Mike Tyson will not face charges because the conduct of the victim leading up to the incident, which is actually what, for once is we can go with that. We'll go with that. I'm fine with that. Governor Kathy Hochul announces $35 million project to protect the life of children. We'll just use that word right there. I'm trying to stay away from these keywords that get all the AI, up in the work tizzy. In New York, to be if New York and if Roe is overturned, they got $35 million to protect this process. The code words trip me up, man. And I want you to check this audio thing out. It's like a 17-minute audio. I'm not going to play it here, but I'll link it if you want to check it out. It's Dr. Oz talking to Ted Nugent. And Ted Nugent's always been interesting if you ever listen to him talk. He's pretty outspoken. He doesn't hold back very much. And I personally would like to see now the name has slipped my mind again. The woman to win. There's a woman that's running. She's running against the two other opponents of Dr. Oz and this other guy. The other two guys are in the WEF. Bannon. Anyways, she's a cool lady. I can't remember names that well because of the fact that I got so many things going on in my head. So don't hold me to it. But anyways, that woman needs to win. Everybody, all the other two guys are WEF. They're globalists, and I think that Trump made a call. He should have went with what the people in Pennsylvania wanted. So, if you're listening, Trump. Oh, and so let's see what else we got here, and then we've got. Okay. This is actually really good here. Arkansas is America's first Senate candidate, Jake Bequeat's name listed incorrectly on papers used to choose. So say, for instance, this is like the left's way of being able to sort of like get around the machines. If they're not going to use these machines, they're going to go to paper. So they'll make a little mistake like spelling a candidate's name incorrectly. And he found out about it and tried to get it fixed before it all did. They knew about it, wouldn't fix it, and now he's got a lawsuit pending for that in Arkansas, by the way. And so the Arkansas Senate candidate Jake Bequeat's name was printed incorrectly on thousands of papers in the state thing that they used to do stuff with when we choose our peoples, and they're refusing to correct it. And so now there's a video right here. I'll link everything because I can't put that up. Speaking to Gateway Pundit, Bequeat said that the issue is part of the establishment political machine trying to put that iron fist on our process of picking people. I can't use all the words, but just know that happened. So anyways, thank you so very much for tuning in. Check out this little fun video here at the end of this. This is Biden being called out. Wow. And so thank you very much. I'm going to get out of here, go back to work. Lots of love, and God is in control. And check out all the links in the descriptions and the comment sections. Fun stuff. Lots of love. I'm out. Bye.
We have no plan. They have no plan to bring down energy prices today.
In your remarks earlier today, anticipating your remarks, he said, and I'm just quoting here, that the best thing, most effective thing Joe Biden can do to solve the inflation crisis he created is resign. He's the problem.
Resign. That's a good idea.
The senator added later, Joe Biden is unwell, he's unfit for office, he's incoherent, incapacitated, and confused. These are his words. Offering him a chance to respond to that.
I think the man has a problem.
Can I ask you about